Okay, so welcome to HRL history. We're now at episode 4 now, which is pretty nuts. This one we're going to be doing kind of a, this is going to be a different episode already. So I said I was going to do some different stuff for certain episodes on certain aspects of Halo, whatever. For MCC, for our original MCC series, there's a lot going into that. And that is, well, there's a lot going into it, and not a lot came out of it. So that's why this episode's going to be a little bit different. We had a lot of attempted advertising with this cheesy commercial, this one's funny, and then we'll get to a trailer for a specific racetrack, a trailer for the series as a whole, and then I'll also go over 2 of the races that we got to do for the 2 different series that we attempted to do in MCC. And unfortunately, both of those series got cut short, which is very unfortunate because both those series had a lot of potential in MCC. I think they're both really cool in MCC. And we'll give you a little bit of a preview. For one of those series, actually both of those series, now that I think about it, because both of those series I haven't shown yet in an HRL history episode, so some people may not know about them at all. And there's going to be further HRL history episodes in Halo 4 that will feature those 2 series. And this MCC episode, though, is kind of interesting because we're kind of starting from the end, and then we'll be going back to the beginning when we get to those Halo 4 videos, because I'm pretty sure these are like the last time that those 2 series were raced here in these MCC videos. Anyways, we'll get to all that. This video is going to be a special shared video of HRL history because it's going to be all about the lore and not a lot of actual gameplay. Alright, that was kind of memes, but no joke though, like that's literally what this episode is going to mostly be, so I'll try my best. Second mode, I also remember the whole the video fucking glitched and never worked. Wait, really? I think I saw the second mode. I'll try to pull it up. At the end. I don't know if it'll work. Okay, so first off, this is the first thing that I found on my channel posted. Oh my god. This is just a little, like, it's kind of supposed to advertise the league, but kind of not. It's just kind of a meme video. I'm going to play the video, and if you don't recognize the meme, I'll try to find the meme. But let's just get right into it. It's terrible.
Spot this new civilian warthog.
Oh,
here.
wait, no. Missed first line. There we go.
Just here in my Forge world. Spot this new civilian warthog here. It's fun to drive out on the wash hills. But you know what I value much more? The materialistic things like this civilian warthog. The 2,000 bookshelves that I just had installed to hold all my trophies from Halo racing. Now, if you don't know about Halo racing, you might have seen it in my TEDx talk where I talk about how blatch I am. Otherwise, you can go to my brother's YouTube channel and check out the trailer to the Halo World of Outlaw 2015 series. Now, if you watch that trailer and you don't want to race in Halo after watching it,
I'll have to find that.
I think you're crazy and you should go check out my TEDx talk. But anyways, if you want to get in the league, leave a comment here in the video and I'll put you on the sign-up sheet. Or contact Standby Luke 7, Papa's Launch, or Dilo Ross version 2 on Xbox Live. Thanks for watching. Just here in my garage.
Alright, so I'm just going to go back to here, because I'm going to have to search that. Matt, when I do the Halo 4 edition of World of Outlaw, I'll have to show his 2 Halo 4 World of Outlaw trailers, because they were dope. His MCC one is fucking sick, too, so I completely forgot about that. I'll have to pull that up here on the side, because that trailer is fucking dope. So let me pull this off to the side here. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to show quickly, just like in the other video, how I showed like some of the origins and stuff. If you don't recognize the memes that's a parody of, here you go.
Here in my garage, I just bought this new Lamborghini here. It's fun to drive up here in the Hollywood Hills. But you know what I like a lot more than knowledge? This new Lamborghini here. But you know what I like a lot more than the new Lamborghini here? In my TEDx talk where I talk about this
new Lamborghini here.
In fact, I'm a lot more proud of these 7 new Hollywood Hills that I had to get installed to hold 2,000 new Lamborghinis. It's like the Buffett Warren billionaire says, the more you earn, the more you drive up here in the Hollywood Hills. In fact, the real reason I keep this Lamborghini here is that it's a reminder that dreams are still possible, because it wasn't that long ago that I was in a little Lamborghini, sleeping on bookshelves in the Hollywood Hills with only $47 billion in my bank account, and only 47 Lamborghinis in my Lamborghini account, and only 47 bills in my Hollywood account, and only 47 TEDx talks where I talk about Warren Buffett's in my TEDx talks where I talk about Warren Buffett account. But you know what? Something happened that changed my life. I bumped into a Lamborghini and another Lamborghini, and a few more Lamborghinis. I found 5 Lamborghinis. I don't call it money anymore. I call it fuel units. You must have enough fuel units. You must have enough Lamborghinis. You must construct additional pylons. I'll see you on my website. It's a quick video, and you'll see there absolutely nothing.
Well, so there's the meme video that's based off of. If you want to, you can really search the original if you really want to. But yeah, there's the epic meme video that commercial is based off of. Alright. Next, let me see if I can find Matt's trailer. I'm going to search it up here. Halo World of Outlaws 2015 season trailer. Okay. I want to try to do Matt's trailer first. Halo World of Outlaws 2015 season trailer. Because his trailer came first, so, and here it is. So that's convenient. Alright, so we're still going through the advertisement portion here. Oh my god, the fireball meme. We're still going through the advertisement portion because MCC, if you think the population issue is bad in Halo 5, that population issue in MCC was terrible. And that's a whole MCC issue because the game was just awful when it first launched. Didn't even work. I mean, look at this. We're starting the league here in the summer. And it's not like we wanted to start it in the summer. We wanted to start it sooner, but it was just awful. It didn't work. Custom games were terrible, and we tried, and it just wasn't good enough until the summer, and even then it was tough. But here we go. So here's the first of a few trailers that we'll be going through. This is one for the World of Outlaws series, which I can explain in a little bit here, but let's just watch the trailer first. Blasting, I know. So, that trailer was for the World of Outlaws series. World of Outlaws series was something that we had, well, the 3rd season had to get cut short, unfortunately, but we tried to do 3 seasons of it. We had 2 seasons of it, Halo 4, and then we started the 3rd season here in MCC. What the World of Outlaws series was, it was a little spin on a traditional oval series, where in the corners there was like drift markers. We used several different things to mark where you'd have to start and end the drift. We could use like colors on the track, use cones and stuff like that. There'd be drift markers in the corners where you had to start and end it. And that's basically what it was. You had to oval racing, but you had to drift in the corners. And it was a really fun series. Of course, like part of the reason why we don't do it now is because there's a lot of cuckery to it. It's hard to prevent people conking it, and of course, like if you wanted to make sure people weren't conking it, you'd have to go through in the films, and you'd have to watch so many times of people turning and looking at their lights and seeing if they're hitting it properly, or see if somebody like just egregiously lets off like super early, whatever, like it's just such a logistics issue. But if you have a really good group that's just you trust and are gonna do it, it can be a lot of fun. We had some really great World of Outlaw races, especially on Halo 4. A lot of great tracks here on MCC just weren't able to reach the full potential of it. unfortunately, because I think that MCC World of Outlaw Racing was the best. Like Halo 4's drifting felt pretty good. I think MCC's Goose in general was just amazing. It's unfortunate that MCC didn't get more love, because the MCC Goose is freaking great for like everything. It's just like it's like a really good mix of the Halo 4 and Reach Goose. It's amazing, especially for this series. So that's what that trailer was for, is specifically for that series. We do 2 series here in MCC, but let's get on to the next thing now. We have let me push this off to the side. We have another trailer. And this one is going to be, as you can see the view count, we hit the max view count for MCC stuff here with the 1,631 views here on this video. And it tapered off pretty hard, but I think it hit like, it went from none to 1,200 or something like that, like over the course of a night. And we got a lot of signups for the series just from this video, because I think that this video was just specifically about this track, this idea that we had for this track, which is weird because I think, the freaking Jared comment, we'll get to that. But you know, very rarely would you see me and Slaunch work on a track aesthetically focused today, whereas this was an idea we had for a track aesthetically focused, and it was mostly about the aesthetics, and the track kind of came secondary. But we thought that, like, what's a good way to get people interested? Well, people really like things that look cool, so let's try to make a track that looks cool, has a cool concept to it, and get them involved that way. Anyways, let's get to the trailer. Watch Game of Thrones again. Jurassic Park's my favorite movie, so this just gets me hyped. Wow, you love to see that movie maker text. Oh no, damn it, sorry, I was trying to check the quality. Oh, really? Okay. That's supposed to be a raptor. Surprised to be sure, Roman, but a welcome one. Go-kart track, by the way, technically. This trailer's not great, but this dramatic reveal is pretty good. Hell yeah. That's supposed to be the Indominus Rex. This might be where we get to the advertisement for the league. Yep. Alright, so going through that one, like I said, aesthetically focused track with different scenes inspired from Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, and just, it was, I think Jurassic World had just, yeah, I think it just came into theaters when we made this. It was that summer. It might have been a little bit old at that point, but it was still topical, and I was like, well, I really like Jurassic Park, and this is a really good opportunity to, you know, to help us get people interested, because I don't know, thought it was a cool concept. And it did turn out pretty good. Like, I'm actually pretty happy with this still. Doing this, like, this early in MCC, it's pretty dope. Did that work? Fucking the comments. Did that work? Kind of. I think we did have some people in the Reddit thread that signed up from that, so it kind of worked, but a lot of those people didn't stick around, so it kind of worked, kind of didn't, you know. Alright. And here we're getting into, before we get into the race action, we're gonna have the last trailer here, and this is the legit trailer. So, like, the other stuff you saw was the World of Outlaw, the Jurassic Park one, the commercial meme parody. This is the final one that we did, which was like trying to, like, alright, let's be on the nose here and try to get people interested and get people in it. Does this sheet still exist? It does. Huh. I'll have to take another look at that. Alright, so let's just get right into this last one, and then we'll do a little bit of cheeses from the race action. A little bit of cheeses. This is another World of Outlaw track here. This go-kart track, that go-kart track's designed by NJD, by the way. We made it in Ford, she designed it. Now this is gonna be fun, explaining this shit. You guys are about to have your minds blown. You can show that a few more times. Oh, that was solid.
thanks for the intro, Matt. Here we are at the World of Outlaw Pro Invitational National. 8 drivers have been invited.
I'm glad we changed it to Grand Final.
3 races, and here we go to the last one at Whitewater Rapids. Everything leads to this. One driver will walk away from this race with a $20 Microsoft card, and he will also be the World of Outlaw MCC Season 1 champion, walking away with the trophy at such a beautiful track. I cannot wait for this event.
That never happened. Alright. So this trailer kind of went, we'll kind of like go through it piece by piece here. So it starts off with World of Outlaw, of course, introducing World of Outlaw, this track 141 Speedway based off of a real life track. I could show that if you guys want. I could show that at some point. So it starts off with that, and then we get to the go-kart, which I don't think we ever did go-kart in MCC, so I'm not really sure what happened here. I guess we're supposed to have 3 series, and the go-kart one just never really came to fruition. Maybe we never finished the tracks or whatever, but this track's actually kind of cool. Unfortunately, you don't really get a full lap here, get pretty close to it. You can see most of the track. But this track was pretty cool because NJD sent us the design, and then we worked on it and worked this thing up, and it ended up turning out pretty cool. And that was a cool little... I like that we got the design from NJD because he didn't have an Xbox One. I don't think he had MCC, of course, either, obviously. So it was cool that like he was still involved in the process there. That was always kind of dope. So that's what happened there. And then here, TRS, like I already explained, World of Outlaw, TRS, Terrain Rally Showdown, was a series that we came up with. I think I actually came up with TRS. I think Matt's actually low-key responsible for most of the stuff in HRL, for World of Outlaw and for Go-Kart. Those are both on him. But TRS, I think, was an idea that I had, which is basically just like a bunch of bullshit. From what I've literally, like, I'm not lying, I've never seen a DRL race. So I've seen it compared to that a lot. But this was all just stuff that we came up with. A lot of different tracks on Halo 4 forged for TRS. I forged a lot, Slaunch forged a lot, Turkey even, some other people as well. It brought a lot of people into forging because it was kind of basic. And TRS, which kind of leans into your question, I guess, a little bit, Roman. TRS was... I don't think intentional wrecking was allowed in TRS, but there were collision zones, and you can kind of see some of these here. There were zones where you could have people take alternate lines and they'd work out into a collision, and that was obviously fine. So that was a big portion, a big aspect of the TRS tracks and races, is that there'd be these collision areas on each of the tracks. Well, not each of the tracks. I think some of the tracks maybe didn't have collisions, but most of the tracks did. So that was a really big part of the series. And it was just like these crazy tracks with these multi-line setups. Mostly, like, kind of a rule of thumb for TRS is it had to be on a multiplayer map and not on a forge map. So that was kind of another thing that separated it. So it's basically like us going into multiplayer maps and being like, all right, how can we be creative here? Is basically what TRS was. And TRS had some cool stuff on MCC, but TRS was really crazy on Halo 4. I can't wait to do an episode on Halo 4 TRS and Halo 4 World of Outlaw. But yeah, of course, in the trailer here, you have one of the crazier parts of this course, which is the whole pallet line there that somebody can shoot. And I think what we had here is we didn't use gun gooses. The idea originally was to use gun gooses, so like it'd be almost like Mario Kart in a way. Like you'd want to time it to where if you were really far behind, or maybe someone was really far behind you, if it worked out like that, and you saw someone going up there, you could shoot that mine with the gun goose and it would destroy it and set them back quite a bit. But I think what we ended up doing is we didn't go with the gun gooses for some reason. I don't exactly recall. So what we ended up doing is you just had to make contact. So if you really wanted to fuck someone over, you could just ram into the mine, blow it up, and it would just destroy that whole part. And I think it would respawn after a while, but that would, after a while though, like it would take, I don't know, maybe like 30 seconds to a minute or so to respawn. So that would really change the course for quite a bit there. So that was pretty cool for that track in particular. And we do a lot of cool stuff like that with TRS in general. Something that maybe return to H5 eventually, but just haven't been as interested in it with Halo 5. But TRS was pretty cool in Halo 4 and in MCC. Alright, we're really getting places here. So now that we went through all those trailers and all that, let's get to... We're not going to do full race action here. But we'll do a little bit, like for this TRS race, we'll do a little bit of it. I don't want to do the whole thing because it's 25 minutes long. Maybe we'll do the majority of the World of Outlaw race because the race is a bit shorter.
One will be on.
But this is just going to be a TRS race that we did. This is the third race. We did it on Bebop TRS. This one was made on
TRS. Let's get a track show.
Blood Gulch. Let's see who we got.
Freshly forged.
Or whatever Blood
new
Gulch is called.
TRS
Coagulation, whatever.
Primarily by Stan Blue 7 with some help from Papa Slaunch. Here's the whole shot.
Yeah, we work together on a lot of
we
these
come
tracks.
down the first straightaway. A little bit of a hop up there. We got a berm, a little bit of a pallet jump into this corner. Roll downhill under the crate bridge. Here we have a little collision section. And then another berm.
Yeah, this track's insane.
Crate bridge. And here another collision section. We've got some alternate lines. You can take that crate, you can go all the way around. Come down here.
Checkpoint's very important on this track, so you know where you're going.
Low, hit the middle wall jump, or you can hit the crate line into the pallets. Come through here. Another collision. This one's simple. Just circle around, and the collision happens right there. Come around here to the finish, and then classic from Aztec Remains. You remember this? Break the pallets to go into the Joker line.
That's cool.
It's up and through the mountains, through the caves, and it re-enters onto the track right here. And then here is the actual final turn. So you see the pallets kind of make it if you're not taking the Joker. So the Joker, you're supposed to take it once a race. But anyways, here we go. Drivers are ready to get this race started. Gonna shoot the brute shot.
This is interesting. I don't even remember this. No sticky det in MCC. We start with the brute shot. Roman, that is exactly the issue. Unfortunately, I don't think I go through the drivers here, but we'll see some of them.
And he's gonna shoot it. Oh wait, no, my bad.
So see, this is the dire situation that we were in MCC. I think this is a 5-man race here.
And he's gonna shoot it.
Show the scoreboard again. Me, Decoy, Slaunch, Fever, and Jared.
No, my bad. We're doing timed races now for TRS. This one is going to be 15 minutes on the clock. So we're going to start the race at 58:40. 58:40, the drivers are going to go. And then once we hit 43 flat is when there's going to be 2 to go. So we're doing timed racing in TRS from now on. Just one race, timed race. So here we go. It's going to be 58:40.
We'll watch a couple laps of this one so you get an idea of how TRS works.
You see, everybody starts.
So we'll watch a couple
We're going to
laps.
see who gets the whole shot. I'll tell you where the whole shot mark is. And Fever is going to barely edge it out. Unfortunately, I forgot to make one, but the whole shot marker on this track where it would have been placed is right on that, right in the line of that Jersey barrier.
So like,
stop it right
there.
There is where the whole shot would be. So Fever is going to come out with your whole shot, although it's pretty close all the way around, but Fever's going to come out with it. But here we go into the first turn. Jared's already spinning out, but everybody else...
Aw, Jared!
Pretty close to this turn. Slaunch takes the lead. Luke makes a major power move to the inside. He's going to take over second. Then Decoy's going to come back in here. They're going to try to keep this battle going.
Gaining on the enemy.
Oh, who is that? Jared just did the most insane jump.
Oh, what did Jared do?
Check this out.
Gaining on the
Oh! Jared!
Pops all kinds of air right there. And he just hits that jump. Launches out to the lead.
That transfer is kind of
He's in
cool.
third. And Decoy has taken over the second place position. But he messes up
Oh my God.
Great jump. And he's going to slow down here. Oh, but Luke can't get by him, and then he finally gets by him right there. Oh, almost collisions with Slaunch, but that's where Luke passes Decoy. Now he's going to have second. Decoy's going to fall back to third. Jared, I believe, in fourth.
Oh!
Almost our first collision.
Low collision, low
Fever.
collision.
Oh, so close. Let's get a view on that. Almost
I'm glad that I
our
do a
first
replay of
collision
this so we get a look at the collision.
Oh,
That was
so
close.
Very close to our first collision right there. I believe Slaunch, did Slaunch take his Joker? No, he did not. So Slaunch is out to the
I want to
lead.
see
Slaunch
someone take the
has won.
Jokers so I can explain
He's
that.
on a 2-race win spree. He's your only MCC TRS winner at the moment. Slaunch has both wins. And Luke has finished second both times, but the podium is varied as Decoy has gotten third, and Jared has also taken over for this finish.
Jared with the third, that just shows you where we're at.
Slaunch coming around here, he's going to hit this crate jump like, oh! Super air out of there. I'm not sure who that was, but everybody getting crazy amounts of air. Here we have Fever in, Fever actually in fifth. Jared has fourth at the moment. Oh, but he wrecks. Oh, and their Fever is going to overtake Jared.
No.
Battle here. Let's go back over to Slaunch in the lead. Because, yes, I believe
Alright, here we go.
Take his Joker this lap. So that's why we
So that's how we slowed down with the Joker. In order to take the Joker in this track, you have to slam the frickin' pallet, break it open, and then go through the Joker. So there would be kind of an advantage, I suppose, if you were to like be close behind someone and they're going for it. You just kind of follow them in.
battle here. Let's go back over to Slaunch in the lead. Because, yes, I believe he is going to take his Joker this lap. So that's why we went over to Slaunch. Ooh, trips over the pallets a little bit. That's definitely going to slow him down. But we're going to watch Slaunch. See what this Joker looks like. You have to take this once a race. You can take it more times, but it's slower, so it's not really recommended. But it's required. You have to take the Joker once a race.
That Joker's actually kind of dope.
There we go. Slaunch is going to complete his Joker. So now Decoy is going to be back in the second.
Alright, we'll watch
Luke's
like one
gonna
more
be
lap or
first.
so.
But you also have to keep in mind that these drivers have not taken their Joker yet. So once they take their Joker, Slaunch will probably overtake their position. But it all depends on when they take it. I believe Fever and Jared, although I was not watching them, I believe they took their Joker that lap. So just to clear that out of the water, Jared and Fever have both taken their Jokers. Ooh, Slaunch, he went for the down low. Oh, Decoy messed up the crate line. That sucks. Let's watch Slaunch because not too many people elect for this down low line. But I personally think it's the fastest, actually. I think if you hit it correctly, I think it's easily the fastest line through there. It's very hard to hit. It's just as hard as the crate jump. The crate jump, if you slow down for it, is not that hard. Oh, so close. The crate jump is not that hard. Oh, Slaunch hits the pallet. That's definitely going to lose some time. And we're going to have to keep an eye on this battle between
Alright, now let's go out to the closing parts of the race here. We'll watch the rest of it so you guys don't get hung up here.
slowing down, you know what I mean, out of these lap drivers.
I don't know, Roman. I feel like if we did an SX season now, I feel like it'd be really competitive.
Mistakes because Luke's pretty much ran this race ice cold. He hasn't really made any mistakes. And Slaunch has had several dismounts. It's really, I mean, Slaunch is fast, but that's really what's killing him. He's had so many dismounts and so many mistakes so far in this race, and it's just not adding up. Positive, not adding up. Oh, too wide through the crate jump. This could end badly.
That was tough.
Oh, Decoy keeps it going. Wow, that was so close right there. Running too wide on that crate jump is so dangerous. Decoy does not get enough of the line, but he just, he keeps it going. I don't know how he does it right there. Insane. I don't know how he keeps it going. Running too wide through the crate jump is very dangerous. I will say that. It's very dangerous. Locking up here.
Damn, that checkpoint noise is
Luke messes
annoying.
up. Decoy cashes back up to him, so Luke makes his first real mistake that we've seen late in the race. This could get Slaunch back into it. Oh, nice battling here between them. But yeah, we're only like a minute 20 left.
Alright, well, yeah, we'll watch
Slaunch
this
is
close out.
definitely not out of it. You know, he's right there. He's not too far behind Luke. When Luke was going over the
Whoa, that was in the video.
So not too.
Whoa! The stream
See
cheese.
if he makes any more mistakes that could allow Slaunch to.
I'm glad that
back
doesn't
up.
happen to my stream now.
Be
Holy
weary.
shit.
When we hit that 43 flat, when we complete that lap, then it's 2 to go. And if you look at the time right here with the lap times on this track, this is most likely 3 laps to go right here. Most likely. Oh, we have crazy flips up there between Jared and Fever. And Luke's going to catch back up to these lap drivers, and this could not, or this might not work out well for him. He's going to have lap traffic in his way now. Fever and Jared.
Oh!
He gets a bad run off the side of Fever and flips off the side of the track. There is Slaunch. And then Decoy right in front of him. Luke just now gets back on.
That's,
Slaunch
oh
definitely-
my. No, the
flips on Decoy as well. Not the correct time for things to start going wrong for Luke in this race. Just at the end when things are starting to get interesting. Boom! 43 flat. So that means it's going to be 2 to go this time by. See if
And the
anything
game
else
volume's really
happens
loud.
here that could get Slaunch back into it. So see another lap driver, Fever. Decoy's running pretty good laps, but Fever's been wrecking a little bit in here. We're gonna have a clean collision. No! The first collision of the down low section. Between Luke
Really?
and Beaver. Oh man, Luke's been involved in all the collisions. It's hilarious. But the first collision of the down low section right
Hell
there.
yeah.
Luke and Beaver, and that's gonna mess.
That's
up
what we
Luke
needed to
bad.
see for the video.
It gets him going in the complete wrong direction. He's got to back up and make a right hand turn and back up again and turn around. Slaunch is now in collision range yet again of Luke. This is not the right time for things to start going south for Luke. Now you can see Slaunch is in range. Oh
Whoa,
my
that
God.
was close
Slaunch
too.
barely avoids the collision with Beaver there. Slaunch can definitely make a run here, but he's only got about 11.
Oh my god, this stream must have been conked.
No!
Oh, we missed what happened. Oh, there we go. He
goes
choked.
off the crate.
That's unfortunate.
Not the best time for Slaunch to make a mistake. Now he's back, distanced out from Luke, without the white flag coming out. It is going to take a miracle. White flag is out. It is going to take a miracle for Slaunch to catch it.
Lap complete.
Or a
He's
collision.
gonna have to screw up in some insane way. Or a collision! Oh my god.
Oh wow, I just, whoa, did I just,
Almost
dude, did I just see the
two laps in
fucking
a row.
future
Luke's
right
gotta be
there?
having heart
With that
attacks
quote?
here. Trying to get his first TRS.
That's
in
crazy.
MCC, and there's just all these, oh man, all these just near collisions on these last couple laps. And he's had a pretty clean race. Aside from the collisions, he hasn't made many mistakes, but all this stuff just starts coming down at the end here. But it might not be enough for Slaunch to get back in the race. Slaunch has had so many unfortunate mishaps. So hard.
No, this stream was
It's been
conked, dude. That's sad.
Oh, another collision right there. And
We're
it
almost
looks
to the end of the
like
race.
If there's no collision here, it's clear. There he goes. Luke's going to get his first TRS win on MCC, evening up the points, getting him tighter. There he goes. He's going to take it. Slaunch keeps the 1-2 finish spree between Luke and Slaunch going.
Oh, the last
all
lap
out.
crash. But that race was pretty crazy. I mean, this track was pretty insane. A lot of these TRS tracks in MCC were insane. So I'll probably have to go through some of those later on. But there you go. There's a little look at TRS. Now, last part of the episode here, unless there's anything else I'm forgetting. I don't think so. Last part of the episode here, we'll get a little look at World of Outlaw. Let me just clear something up here first. All right. And there we go. Is this gonna work? Oh shit! Oh shit! That's the original pick. That's not. No! Wait, actually, that's funny. Hold on. Damn it! I didn't want to spoil it. See the future, did you remember the past? I don't know. I really don't feel... I mean, that happens sometimes when I go through these old commentaries, though. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Nice. Nice. Alright, good enough. Alright. So here we go. This is Lafayette. And this is Lafayette. And this is... I think one of the last World of Outlaw races that we did in MCC. So let's go.
We go with that green line there at Lafayette Speed Park, and we're green.
Oh yeah, you guys haven't
Close
seen that
racing
pick
off
yet.
the
I'll
start.
hold on. I'll explain it later.
We got a 4 wide going on through the front stretch.
Who-
Oh, it's gonna get tight. 3 wide now.
The person that wins the first moto, which I'm only gonna show the first moto because apparently the second moto is conked. The person that wins the first moto is really gonna surprise you guys. It's really funny.
Matt's back in the lead. Luke at second and Slaunch in third. Oh, close battle here for fourth though. Clayton's gone back into this battle as well.
Ooh! Wait. This is good. This is good. Okay, so I didn't really have much to say.
Sandbag.
Go back to the scoreboard. Hold on.
Enemy.
Luke at second and Slaunch in third. Oh, close battle here for fourth though. Clayton's gone back into this.
There we go. Okay, so drivers in this one because unfortunately I'll say like the one driver that I really had to point out. Well, I suppose there's two of them. Like we already know Jared. All right, we went over Jared in the Daytona video. We know Jared. Me and Slaunch, obviously. Fever was in that race, in the TRS race. I don't remember much about Fever. I really don't remember much about Fever. He was friends to somebody. I don't know if it was Gator, if it was Turkey. I don't exactly recall, but I think that's where we came up with him, or where he came in. In this race, though, we have a bit more to go through. So look at the cast in this race is pretty crazy. Matt is in this one. Matt, my brother, of course. I don't think he's been in any of these HRL history episodes. I'm going through the past right now. I don't think he's been through. Yeah, I don't think he's been in any of these episodes yet. So first episode that he's in, didn't always participate in all of the HRL series, but World of Outlaw was one that he was in pretty much almost every single race. So you're gonna see Matt pop up in a lot of these whenever we go through World of Outlaw. You're gonna see him in most of these. Of course, I'm in it. Aha Up Yours. But aside from having a great gamer tag, Aha Up Yours was a friend of mine and also a teammate when I was trying to compete in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So I brought him in. This was towards the point where I was playing. Well, we all kind of were, because it was towards the later half of the game, and we're getting to the point where it's going to be switching to Black Ops 3. So we all weren't really playing as much because there wasn't as much to play for. So we were all kind of looking for other stuff, and I was like, hey, you want to try the Halo racing thing? He's like, all right, bro. So that's where he comes in. I actually do have another, if we get to one of the, I don't know if I mentioned it. I don't know if he was in it. Was HT in the Magna Tempest race for Halo 5? I'm not sure if he was. But if we do another Halo 5 race where HT's in it, he's actually another teammate of mine from COD competing that I convinced to get into the Halo racing for a little bit. So that's kind of interesting too. So yeah, he was, I'm not sure where he was from. I don't remember. He might be Canadian. I think he was Canadian. That's what's showing up in my head. That's like, yeah, that's what's coming up. That's got to be it, because that's just what's coming up. I really hope that's correct. So yeah, I played a lot of Advanced Warfare with him. Great teammate, great friend. Of course, Jared, no explanation there. No explanation needed. Dr. Professor Xavier, I think he came in through the Reddit. I think through Reddit threads is where he was interested, and we got him. Sonic Chaos, same goes there. Of course, launched in this race as well. And Clatton, with one of his few HRL appearances, I think he's made like 3 starts or something like that, is also in this race. So let's get back into it.
Battle as well. Actually, no, I think he's a lap now.
Lap complete.
Because he had a wreck.
Red Devil character from Powerpuff Girls? I don't remember that one.
Spins out.
Look that up.
He's going to have to regain there. I think that was Jared.
Lap
And
complete.
Xavier in a really intense close battle.
Oh yeah,
Really
it kind of
close
does.
battle between them here. I've been away from so long.
Lap complete.
Han Xavier continuing to have this back-to-back battle here. Matt's still in the lead for now.
Lap complete.
Ripping laps in this middle line.
Lap
Slaunch and
complete.
Luke battling. Slaunch has a huge run. In the wall a little bit.
Lap complete. Gain the lead.
Running that
So this is a pretty competitive track here. The inside and the outside were actually fairly even. I think the outside was slightly faster, but a lot harder to run. And I think this is a good track, actually, where you can get a really good feel watching this race of what World of Outlaw racing was all about, and some of the cool opportunities that it could create for the racing. A lot of crossovers. World of Outlaw was absolutely the best for crossovers and slide jobs and stuff like that. And it did kind of feel like a dirt series in that way, and that made it a lot of fun. Get through the caution here.
And we're going green. Close restart here. Already got a 3 or 4 wide brewing up.
Lap
2
complete.
wide for second right there. Or 2 wide for first, my bad. Luke and Slaunch having a really close battle for first.
Lap
Just
complete.
railing this outside here. It's the toughest line to run on the track. If you get it, you're going to go fast. And you can see he's got it locked in right here, and
Complete.
he's just running away. Jared here trying to battle in. You see Matt and Clayton battling right there.
Complete.
For, I believe that's the fourth.
Oh, Jared!
Ooh, sick 3-wide battle here. For like, I believe this is fifth position. Oh!
Let's go, Sherrod.
They get it back going. Matt, I believe in third now. Xavier making his run. Oh no, my bad. Xavier's in third. Matt making his run in fourth. Here's Slaunch. He's caught up to Luke at this point. Gonna make a slide pass on him. Then Luke goes back for the crossover. Gets on his inside. Then Slaunch gonna try to inch back for another crossover. He gets it. And then Luke probably prepping for another one. Gonna find out here in a second. Settling for the outside, both of them are. And then he comes in.
Oh! That's what I was talking about.
He pulls off a slide job. Slaunch commented on this during the race, so I want to show this because this is pretty tight. One of the first like legit slide jobs we've had in this season. He pulls off right here. He slides right in front of Slaunch and keeps his movement. Slide jobs are awesome. It's one of my favorite tests. They're gonna keep this sick battle that they're having here for first going. Slaunch and Luke just really tight here. Oh, Slaunch almost spinning it out, but he keeps it going. He's going to try to run that inside, Luke running that outside. They're both getting really loose. Luke really loose on exit. Slaunch really loose, trying to pass.
So yeah, throughout this battle, this just gives you a pretty good, like, this is a really good battle that we have here, me and Slaunch. I completely forgot about this, because I don't remember a lot. Oh my god. I don't remember a lot about this race, aside from who wins it, which again, you guys are going to love. I'm not going to spoil it yet. You can take your picks, but you're going to love who wins this race. It's going to be great. But yeah, so between that battle that we had there, you can see just how great the battling could be in World of Outlaw. And that's basically what made World of Outlaw so much fun. It was just such a great battle series. You could have these crazy, if you could really separate yourself from the pack, you could have a good 2-wide battle. You could have some crazy like 3 or 4-way battles. Especially when we get to the Halo 4 races, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. The Halo 4 races, even though we didn't have that many people, were just crazy with these World of Outlaw tracks and the slide jobs and everything, and like the 3 to 4-way battles. The tracks were great. It was awesome. So we'll definitely have plenty of World of Outlaw editions of HRL. Oh, that frickin' wheelie. Was that Jared? Hold on.
This Jared literally
it was Jared.
The hottest wheelie of 2015. Look at that. Jared with the Woo Style Points Award for this season already. He's got it. Just look at this. Oh.
Hell yeah.
And then he keeps it going. He gets a 2-wheel. And he keeps it going. Insane driving there from Jared.
So yeah, we'll definitely, like I said, TRS, same thing. We'll have plenty of HRL history episodes on these. Because I really do think that this series being one of the unique series that we came up with to HRL, I just think it's really special.
In second, we're gonna have Slaunch. In third,
and that's about all I have left to comment here. I'll have plenty more to comment on MCC, but right here.
Where did he come from?
Oh, is this for the caution? Wait, hold on.
Oh, in fifth we have Xavier. Let me make sure I'm getting these right. Yep. And then let's keep watching. I believe that's Ha there coming up. No, he's still behind. So Jared.
There's no way. There's no way this is the end of the race.
This track so far living up to the hype. That was a pretty sick moto in my opinion.
What?
Luke and Slaunch had an epic battle for the lead until some lap traffic got in the way, and there's
what
jobs they were having. He like wrecked earlier, and then he was in last, and he was able to wheelie of 2015, in my opinion, I've ever seen.
Wait, what?
For to close out Lafayette Speed Park, the second and final night race of HRL season.
Hold on, have I been memed?
Race 3. This is the final night race. Just gonna have you admire this beautiful track here, because I don't think it got enough love. This track is insane. Unfortunately, these races go by so fast.
I think Matt made this one. I'm pretty sure.
Personally. And then whoever wins the overall will get to sit there in victory.
Do we gotta go to the second moto? Have I been memed?
We're gonna have Ha, Jared, Zeke.
I've been memed! Alright, hold on.
And then in second...
Why was that first moto so short?
There from Jared. Anyways, Luke's coming up with the lead. He's coming up to the white flag, I believe, here. Oh, no. That was it. That was the white flag he came up to, and here he wins the race. So Luke's going to
I guess I won that moto. Alright, we're going to the second moto. What the fuck? I've been totally memed. There's got to be, like, multiple motos to this, right? I'm conked. 1 second. There we go.
Let's go through your starting order. This one's going to be a 50-lapper to close out Lafayette Speed Park.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's pull up the second moto. Whoops! Don't want to spoil it.
Let's go through your starting order. This one's going to be a 50-lapper. 50-lap.
So let's get towards the end here.
2 laps to go, then you'll just have 2 laps to go. And in that situation, the only way the race would end up ending a lap short is if there's a caution called,
Explaining
and then
green,
it's a
white,
race to the
checkers.
line for that finish when that caution's called. If the caution is within, we'll get that out of laps ever. Lap dash to the finish. So hopefully I explained it well. I don't think I can get it across any better, but that's how it's going to work. So if the race ends on 163, which is what it was supposed to the whole time, that's what it's going to end on, no matter what. Unless there's a caution that ends it early. Alright, so here we go. And we're green. Already moves being made. Hot to the inside. Clayton. Swanch gets a spin. Clayton's going to go to the inside. Matt to the inside as well. To the finish at the line.
Okay, so I'm not sure why. Something to do with the green-white checkered rules. There's a lot of confusion over the green-white checkered rules. For a while, I guess we ended up doing a 1 lap to go here. A green-white. Literally, not a green-white checkered, literally a green-white checkered. Which is weird. I'm not exactly sure. I don't 100% remember that, but that ended up putting Clayton in a position to win the race.
No matter what.
What?
Unless there's a caution that ends it early. Alright, so here we go. And we're green. Already moves being made. Hot to the inside. Clayton. Swanch gets a spin. Clayton's going to go to the inside. Matt to the inside as well. To the finish at the line. I don't even know where anybody finished right there.
Wow.
We're going to have to watch it again.
Wow.
To the finish. Let's go over that last little half lap right there.
So yeah, Roman, you done fucked up.
Start.
Here's a replay of it.
Hot tries to make a move to the inside, but he can't pull it off. Solange gets a little loose, and Clayton makes his move to the inside.
That was a good-ass move, low-key.
And then Matt also makes his move to the inside. Luke gets stuck on the outside. And then I think Xavier and Ziege are going to make a move to the inside here. And they all just sort of flood in on the inside. Clayton and Solange go out to the wall. Lose a little bit of momentum, but there you go. Clayton's going to be the winner, winning his first ever
Get conked.
World of Outlaw race. Matt's going to come in second. Solange third. And tight finish there. Hobb barely edges out Luke for fourth. Gonna get fifth. And who is that? I can't see because of the red light. Xavier there in sixth.
And I think I'll go over the overall results here in a second too.
And then we're gonna have
Close
another
finish,
photo finish here for last. And who's gonna get it? Jared barely.
Yeah, let's
barely
go,
edges
Jared.
out Ziege right there for last. Jared barely edges.
Hell
him out,
yeah.
Or for first night back, and he had a pretty sick move to win it. Let's review that. This
So
is the move
Clayton's
that won him the race.
only HRL win here.
It's a tight battle here, and then what he does is goes for a crossover, essentially. Solange, he sees Solange get the wheel spin, and then Clayton sees it, he makes his move to the inside, and he goes for it, he gets the run, takes him all the way to the wall,
Lap complete.
doesn't crash him or anything, and he takes it to the line. Barely gets over Matt. Matt almost snuck in on the inside there. He almost got it, but he's going to come in second. And then Solange, unfortunate for him in the green-white checkers usually, but this is one of his better green-white checkered finishes, actually, is going to come up with your rounding out of the podium. So who we're going to have winning the overall? I don't know. I don't know.
What? Plot
I don't know
twist
who wins the
V2?
overall yet. I honestly, I don't know yet.
What? It's in the description. What?
It's pretty close. I'll have to add up the points. But there you go. There was your finish. Pretty tight. Pretty tight racing. Pretty sick finish. We had a lot of photo finishes, right?
So there you go. So that race is a great one to go over in HRL history because it's one of Cladden's few starts and only wins, so that's just cheesy. Yeah, that was just ridiculous. And as you saw in the description, also winning the overall too. I guess it must have been close because I didn't have it figured out at the time. I must have recorded this like right after the race or something. But was able to take the last moto and the overall. So that was pretty insane. Hope you guys enjoyed this long ass HRL history edition here. Went over a lot of the first MCC history. Yeah, went over a lot of it. And I may do some of these races as well in the future. But I think that this episode gave a pretty good, like, I'm gonna go back to Reach, go back to 4 a lot. I think that this episode gave a pretty good overview of MCC. So I'm just gonna say, because there's really not that much there, probably not gonna be going back to MCC too much. Again, because there's just so much more in Halo 4 and so much more in Reach to go back to. So who knows? Maybe like a few episodes on MCC in the future, but probably not a lot. So I hope this episode gave you guys some good perspective on what we tried to do on MCC. And I think as you see, it could have been pretty cool. Some of the TRS tracks were pretty dope. Some of these World of Outlaw tracks were pretty dope. It's really unfortunate that MCC did not work out the way that we had hoped. Because I genuinely think that MCC Forge is solid. MCC Goose is solid, and it was just a lot of fun racing in MCC. The screen lag wasn't too bad from what I could recall. The Goose like collision physics, which are notoriously weird in Halo 5, weren't too bad in MCC. And you know, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but oh well. You just kind of have to move on. Maybe there'll be future stuff for MCC in store with it coming back to PC and stuff like that. But you know, mostly I'm just looking forward to Infinite. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this history episode for MCC, because it's probably like